Okay. We are back to see what the heck is going on.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office? When Stanley came to a set of two open
Door on the
doors,
left.
he entered the door on his left.
We go through here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I do want to go upstairs. No, wait. I want to go downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Okay, and then...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
This is different.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had... When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This is different.
There was not a single person here.
But it's the same?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
This game is full of surprises. Uh-oh. My blankie. Quelle surprise.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Wait. Yes.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes. Whee! I have no idea what's going on, dude.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
I have no idea what the real story is.
This world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Okay.
Well, Stanley.
Except I don't get smushed. I get released. And when I go back to get smushed, I'm going to quit the game.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know. I don't know.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
No.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Sure.
Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you.
Oh, no. Wrong way. This way? Yes. right? Yeah, exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other...
I did it. My PlayStation is off. Oh. Oh. Okay. Turn it back on. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's going on, man. Bum, 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 bum. Let's play again. Developed by Cross. It's one. Nope. One. Nope, it's two. Oh, two. Yeah. Convert. Hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 o'clock and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about the experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. All right, I'll let you go back to the video game now. Wild. Begin the game.
This is the story of a...
Okay. Oh my
All
goodness.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set
We're
of
gonna go to the
open
right
doors,
this
this
time.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I admired it.
Truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. We'll do it this time.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh. Okay. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go down instead. Where does this go?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about
Yeah.
and get even further off track.
Yes, please.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Are any other doors open?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Where is it?
Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
For sure, of course, obviously. Oh,
No. This isn't right
we're
at
up
all. You're not
here.
supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No one restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
This game is confusing, man.
Change. Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on.
Nope.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, my. I want to go this way. All right, let's go this way. Hey, cool. We're over here. We'll go this way. And this way. And this way.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
I hate Mondays. I'm like Garfield.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. All of his co-workers were gone.
No, okay.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm so confused.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Nope,
open
we're going to the
doors,
right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
All right, I will not fall to my death this time.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
That's true.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Is it you?
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who is her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? Who is her? What is this game? Okay. Ah.
That's her, Stanley.
Hello. What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, in and tell me all about your
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No, what if I go this way?
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Okay. Hello, loving wife.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
I'm stuck. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not doing it. Hold on. Is it this one? It's this one, right? I guess I will.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
Oh,
and
no.
every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
No, I don't want to. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Having issues. Boom. Boop. My camera stopped working. Properties. Oh. Nope. Cancel. Yes. Properties. Yes? No. That's you. Yes. Okay. Yay! It works. This is good, because I was curious what would happen anyways if I just kind of stood here.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind,
In his
mind, he can
mind.
go on fantastic adventures.
Yay!
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into
Hello,
the
my
unknown,
wife.
fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
But
First,
I'm
he
not watching
imagined
TV.
that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
I don't know what is happening in this game. Oh, spend time with the boys. Just kidding. This is the best game ever.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors, and
But
that
where
he
are the
could go through
boys?
either. At
Where are
once,
the boys? I want to spend time with
it
them.
barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I'm
As he wandered
Oh,
through
gosh.
this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down
Hello,
one
wife.
path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Mind
Down another was
controls.
a yellow line that weaved in many
Mind
directions.
freak.
And down another was a game with a baby. And he called
Game
it
with I
the
haven't
Stanley Parable.
found a game with a baby.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down
I don't
some
know
new
what's
path,
happening.
mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one
I think
more
I'm too
time.
stupid for this game.
But there is no
Oh
answer.
gosh.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
That's how I feel right now.
And I'm trying to tell
Is
him
this my real
that
life?
in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
Excuse
Here,
me.
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I did it.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Look at me.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I didn't push a button. No button was pushed. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley
my
decided to go to
goodness.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content. Yes,
Oh.
please.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
I'm truly gonna, like, after this,
Hello,
just
and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable
look up what the heck
Ultra Deluxe.
is going on.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
That's
a
what I'm playing right
reimagining
now.
of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra
Yay,
Deluxe
content.
features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Give me the content.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or...
Oh, there we go.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content,
Give me the
Stanley.
content. Give it to me. Give me the new content.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh. I'm gonna use all my jumps. Speed running jumps. Here we go. Best jump. But I want more jumpies.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
But I want more jumpies. Oh.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Me too.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
No. Oh, I didn't get the option. What? But this is different. Ah, my sweet office.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay, sure, why not? Oh, sick, dude. I can get AI viewers. Why don't I? Oh no, I accidentally reported and banned this scam bot instead of clicking the link. Oh, crap. No, I'll never get AI viewers now. Ah, darn it. Shucks. Coffee Hut. Coffee Nut. Coffee Nut, apparently. Gotta get that coffee nut.
Okay,
You
you
know
remember
how
how
it'd be.
cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Oh?
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
It's in a book.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where
Breathing
I've been
rainbow.
storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
$1. Don't play for 5 years. That's awesome. It's impossible to get this achievement. That's fun. I hope that's real. I haven't looked at the achievements yet.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie
Thanks,
Sterling writes, and I quote,
Destructoid.
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley?
Every game ever created.
That's
Wow.
how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
What's down here? Memory zone maintenance. Whoa. I don't know what any of this means. Person of the year is... Oh.
Here's another moving passage, this time from
Only a 9?
GameSpot.com.
Psh.
The
Game
Stanley
sucks,
Parable
dude.
is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games
Carpet
and one that
textures.
offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising,
Gray,
and
red,
rewarding choices
missing coworker
I've ever
scenario,
been confronted with
crass,
in a game.
trial
9
version,
out of
boring,
10. Don't you
and
get it,
meeting.
Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge
It's
to go
impossible.
meddling with a beloved franchise.
I can't go this way. Maybe if I had jumps left.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games.
I've never
I
heard of
haven't
it.
looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving
Dang
to
it,
be more
Buglivia.
irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Funny.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley?
Preachy?
I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh, dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record.
This looks
Only
bad.
positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
Okay.
Not that, of course, you
Yeah.
need to describe.
Skip again.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Okay.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
That's fine.
Stanley, please
There's
don't
not even
push
a
the
door
button
anymore.
again. It's been 12 hours.
That's fine.
You've just been frozen there.
Yeah, I don't need to
I
be
don't
there.
know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really... Oh, Stanley, you're back. Come back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk
There's
to
only
again.
one light left.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
It's me.
I have had time to think about you and about us and...
Too much. Where's the light coming from? Just gonna go ahead and skip. Oh, that fell off the wall. Oh, we need some batteries. I don't like this beeping. Let's skip it.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But
Yeah,
where are the jokes?
for sure.
Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little
Okay.
thumb.
That's out now. I'm still curious where the light is coming from.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Are we just stuck here forever now? I'm curious how long it's been. This is not running. Ooh, we're starting to leak. All right. Keep skipping. Whoa. Now we're talking. Let's go again. Sunlight. Let me free. Nope, guess not. Whoa, it's been a while, apparently. Oh, it's all dead. Why is it all dead? What happened to the plants? I liked those plants. I miss the sunshine already. Oh, can I push the button again? Button. I see that I can go outside, but I want the button now. All I want is a button. All right. Guess not. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. Let's go towards the sun. That's a good idea. Actually, no. I want to go like as straight as I can. This way. I can still crouch.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Well,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
all right. I don't know what's going on in this game. Maybe I'll play some more. But for now, thank you for being here. Farewell.